down to your house last weekend. You was like, come on man, you have to point out everything that's bad. So there's a broken mirror on my bed. I clean it up, so what? You don't have to be such a asshole all the time. Don't be like that, she said.
Sip champagne, spill it on the dress and she don't complain. She wear it once and throw it away. Hey rich girl, you know what they say, money can't buy you love, okay, but it can still buy you lots of cocaine. A little something to numb the pain, cause we know your daddy don't love you anyway. Hey rich girl, let me see you smile. She said I forgot how, ain't done it in a while. Stranded on Fantasy Island, I handed her my number and I told her to dial it.
I need a rich girl, that's all I need. I need a rich girl.
Go ahead, guys, you can grab a seat. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Beckman High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. My name is Donnie Rafter, and I'm the principal here at Beckman High School. That drumline entrance you just saw might have tipped you off that this graduation is going to look a little different this year. We've talked to our seniors and incorporated many of their ideas to create a slightly different feel to the ceremony tonight. And we hope you enjoy the changes. Before we get started, I'd like to thank our drum line and our drum major, Nick Dagaford, for that amazing entrance. And while we're at it, let's thank the band as well. Both the band and the drum line have been here for all 4 ceremonies, so thank you guys again. I'd also like to welcome some special guests that we have with us tonight on stage. Tonight we are joined by School Board Member Jonathan Abelev, School Board Member James Laird, School Board Member Jonathan Stone, our Assistant Superintendent of Special Education, Dr. Amy Lambert, and also on stage we have our very own Mr. T.J. Prendergrass, South Orange County Community College District Board of Trustees member. At this time, if you are able, please rise for the playing of our national anthem as performed by senior Tristan Wani. All men, please remove their caps. Please be seated. Thank you, Tristan. Amazing performance. At this time, I'd like to welcome our ASB President, Elijah Song, to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Rafter, and as I said before, and all the other graduation ceremonies, thank you, Tristan. I think with that national anthem, all my nerves are gone now, so thank you, Tristan. Good evening, graduates, families, Beckman staff, TUSD faculty, and to our online audience as well. It is an incredible honor for me to be standing here, and I'm thrilled that we are able to celebrate in person and not over Zoom. Let's hear it for it. Graduates, can you believe it? We are finally leaving Beckman High School. The old saying that time flies is really true. It seems like yesterday we arrived as insecure freshmen, but now we are insecure graduates ready to face another challenge. Though I am ready to move on from Beckman, I took some time to reflect on the past 4 years and came up with a few things that I'm deeply going to miss, as well as a couple of things that I'm not going to miss. Let's start with what I'm not going to miss. Number one, the bathrooms. I don't need to elaborate on this one. Number two, the hallways. You know that walking in the hallways during passing period is like driving into LA traffic during rush hour. You're crammed in with a bunch of sweaty teenagers, and there's no way out. You just have to wait until they all get through. And number three, Perfect by Ed Sheeran. We've heard that song over and over and over again at every single school dance, and I am more than ready to leave it behind in 2017 where it belongs. However, when I think about the past 4 years, there are so many more things that I will deeply miss about Beckman High School. And today, I would like to share 3 of the most meaningful. First, I will miss the Beckman culture. Beckman fosters a culture of excellence. Whether we pursue the arts, academics, athletics, or activities, we all learn to work hard, to make sacrifices, to embrace the failures, and to, most importantly, celebrate our successes. Beckman's competitive atmosphere pushed us to our limits, and although it was uncomfortable at times, that push allowed us to grow into the innovative artists, the brilliant scholars, the devoted athletes, and the inspiring leaders sitting here today. Second, friends. Over the past 4 years, whether it's been waving hello in the crowded hallways or huddling in awkward circles around the clock tower at break, we found ways to build strong friendships. Friendships that even transcended the competitive environment of Beckman. We cried and complained about our chemistry tests and how bad of a score we got on it, but after, we celebrated and laughed together as we studied at Starbucks. Sorry, parents. We watched in horror as homecoming proposals were rejected in front of the entire school, but later stared in awe, or to some of you, in horror, as our teachers danced to the Backstreet Boys, Bollywood, and K-pop music at the talent shows. And this year, we were separated, divided, and just completely torn apart by the pandemic. But here we are today, with the bonds of our friendship stronger than ever. And finally, I will miss the teachers. From Mr. Bowman's crazy life stories, rapping, and infectious laugh, to Mr. Chow's unending supply of positivity, passion, and life lessons, each teacher at Beckman has their own unique way of reaching the hearts of their students. And true to the culture of Beckman, these teachers go above and beyond what is expected of them. They have trained us to be more than just excellent students, but to be individuals of excellent character. Now, graduates, today is a day of celebration, but I believe that gratitude should precede our celebrations. To all the amazing parents, amazing Beckman teachers and staff, and to Dr. Rafter, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work, for all your sacrifices. You have made an indelible impact in all of our lives. You might not see the fruits of your labor just yet, but rest assured they will eventually blossom. I promise that we, the class of 2021, will take with us and apply the wisdom and knowledge that you have imparted on us these past 4 years. Thank you for inspiring us, encouraging us, and fighting for us during our time here at Beckman. And now, the class of 2021. Out of all the graduating classes that have come through Beckman, I can guarantee you there has not been a single one that has faced the challenges that we have. But here we are today. When I look into this crowd, I see the faces of individuals that over the past 4 years let the pride of being a Beckman patriot shine in their academic, and artistic endeavors. And from the bottom of my heart, I can say that I'm extremely blessed to have had the opportunity to learn and grow alongside such an amazing, talented, and inspiring group of individuals. The road ahead may be challenging, but let us take what we've learned here at Beckman and continue to keep moving forward. Class of 2021, congratulations! We've made it!
Up next, I'd like to ask Jack Cooper to the stage.
You know, any other year, we'd look at this turnout for graduation and think to ourselves, wow, was the curriculum so hard this year only a quarter of the class actually graduated? Thank you, I'll be here all week. I don't think anyone here sitting today imagined that this is how we would be departing from Beckman High School. Ah, school. We spend so much time and so much effort for so much of our lives trying to perform well and create a roadmap for our future that we're so often blindsided by the change happening before our very eyes. If you need an example, we were only doing this song and dance for middle school about 4 years ago. That amount of time would inspire reflection in anyone. To keep one eye on our past while keeping another looking toward our great and glorious futures. But that's the funny thing about futures. You can stare into it and plan for it your whole life, but inevitably, sooner or later, life comes along and knocks you in the back of the head. If our class of 2021 experience has taught us anything at all, more than how to chart a quadratic graph or the literary significance of Huckleberry Finn, it's that we are more than ready for whatever the future has in store for us. No, we can't prepare for the future. We can't map out our lives and follow a flow chart from one point to the next. But what we can do is step up to the plate, look the future dead in the eye, overcome whatever it throws at us, and then carry on. How do I know this? Well, we're here, aren't we? We made it. In spite of everything, we still crossed the finish line. We still pulled through. May not have been the most glamorous or spectacular race ever run, but give it some time. I think we'll only remember the good. But what model student would I be if I didn't provide an example to support my claim? How many of you remember going to a live performance? I know it's been a while, but bear with me here. You see, Beckman's various performing arts departments had to get a bit creative this year to, actually do something. So we at Advanced Theater decided to put on a show over Zoom. Now listen, putting on a show is hard on a good day, so this was the tallest order we had ever received. We all had our doubts, even more than usual. But despite every imaginable wrench that got thrown at us, we remember everything about it fondly. We turned those roadblocks into inside jokes and just remember the pride of doing something we had never done before. So, if we could make something like our production of She Kills Monsters by Key Gwynn from almost nothing, say for props, costumes, and the smallest green screen that I have ever seen, and still come out the other side looking fondly at our work, then you can too. And so I believe it was one Dr. Emmett Brown from the film Back to the Future Part 3 that said, "Your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one, all of you." When the going gets tough, and you don't know where to turn or what to do, just remember this. Use your passion. the passion that kept you going throughout all of this year to press forward in whatever you put your mind to, and you will achieve greatness. You are one extraordinary group of people. And in the words of Venom Snake from the video game Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, you're all diamonds. It's been a privilege. Thank you, all of you.
Good job, Zach. Good job. Up next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Jose Jimenez Mota. Before I begin, I'd like to thank Beckman's administration, faculty, and teachers. Thank you to our parents and anyone else who has made our time at Beckman the best it can be. I'd also like to take some time to congratulate the class of 2021, who has persevered this entire school year. We actually made it. We began our time at Beckman 4 long years ago. I know that many of us, myself included, began counting down the days to graduation the moment we first walked in through those gates. We were scared freshmen, looking up to the upperclassmen, both figuratively and literally. Fast forward to senior year, and oh, how the times have changed. Instead of waking up at the break of dawn to drive to zero period, a lot of us wake up at 7 or 4, reach for our bedside tables, and join the Zoom meeting at 7:05. It's remarkable how our lives can be changed one day, 1 second to another. The COVID-19 pandemic did just that. I won't lie to you, it's been rough. And it's undeniable that there should be people here that aren't as a result of the pandemic. Plus, it's during our self-quarantine that we feel most isolated from others, unable to hang out like we were used to. However, I'd like to invite you just for a few minutes to think about everything we've gained. Angela Davis told us that our stories never unfold in isolation, and that when we tell our stories and hear those of others, we understand that they are, in essence, the same. While we may be physically apart, even now during our graduation, we have never been more together, more whole as a student body, because during this pandemic, we've grown more empathetic. We've come to understand that we aren't alone, and we've taken steps to become better students, teachers, friends, children, and people. Not only have our interpersonal relationships grown stronger, but our relationships with ourselves have grown deeper. We have a deeper understanding of our likes and dislikes, personality traits, and emotional needs. We've learned to take initiative in regards to advocating for ourselves, asking for help, and so much more. We know ourselves so much better. Class of 2021, look at how far we've come. We're seniors on the brink of adulthood with amazing things ahead of us. It may seem like they're a long ways ahead, but it's just like Miley Cyrus told us. It ain't about how fast we get there, it's the climb. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to welcome Alyssa Huang to the stage for a musical performance.
Congratulations, class of 2021!
Thank you, Alyssa. Up next, I'd like to welcome Mr. McGill to the stage to read our CSF Seal Bearers.
Good evening. As the advisor for the California Scholarship Federation at Beckman High School, it's my distinct privilege to present the seal bearers of the class of 2021. These students have demonstrated excellence in their coursework and actively participated in service events throughout their high school career. At this time, I would like to invite all seal bearers wearing the gold cords who are present at this ceremony to please stand up to be recognized. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Thank you, Mr. McGill, for having to follow Alyssa. I'm glad I didn't have to. That was amazing. The students I'm about to recognize have spent the last 4 years taking a series of courses at Irvine Valley College as part of our early college program. They recently completed their AA degrees and are ready to transfer for their final 2 years. Would the early college students in this ceremony please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated.
Beckman High School and Tustin Unified School District have committed to preparing students for college and career readiness. We would like to recognize students who have completed a 3-course sequence in a career technical education field. Students who have completed a CTE pathway are wearing colored cords symbolizing their field of specialization. Would the CTE pathway completers in this ceremony please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. In addition, Beckman is proud to recognize students who have committed to 4 years of participation in a fine art or a performing art. Students in this ceremony are wearing a red cord. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated.
Perfect attendance. Tustin Unified School District and Tustin Toyota have partnered in a very exciting program called the Toyota Drive for Student Engagement. As you may have noticed, there's a brand new 2021 Toyota Corolla sitting out there in the middle of the field. The car has been donated by Tustin Toyota and will be given away to a lucky student in the 2021 TUSD graduating class. In order to be eligible to win the new Toyota, students need to be actively engaged and consistently logging in and performing work throughout their senior year. This year, the 8th year of the program, Tustin Unified School District had over a total of 770 senior students finish the year eligible for the car, and 361 of those students are from the Beckman senior class. The official drawing was held at the TUSD School Board meeting on May 17th, and the winner is unfortunately not from Beckman this year. We do want to thank Tustin Toyota again for their generosity and support of our schools, and congratulate all of our eligible students in this year's graduating class. Great job.
Class of 2021, you've made it. Now it's time to read some names. Mr. Hallstrom and Mr. McGill, please take your places at the podium. To the family members of the graduates in attendance, thank you. You've raised a wonderful group of human beings. To the class of 2021, congratulations and enjoy this experience. You've earned it. Now the part that you've all been waiting for. I'd like to welcome to the podium Tustin Unified School District Board Member, Mr. Jonathan Abelov. Class of 2021, please stand. Mr. Abelov and members of the Tustin Unified School District Board of Education, on behalf of the faculty and staff, I hereby certify that the class of 2021 has met all of the requirements for graduation as specified by the State of California, the Tustin Unified School District, and Arnold O. Beckman High School. I present to you the graduating class of Beckman High School, the class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Radford. It's my pleasure on behalf of the Board of Education to accept this class in person, the class of 2021. Congratulations.
Students in the first two rows, please remain standing. Students in the remaining rows, please be seated as we award the diplomas.
Elijah Song.
Jordan Simpkins.
Jose Jimenez Mota.
Etienne Bedoya.
Asta Segal.
Ethan Mack.
Kyla Reeves.
Byron Castillo.
Daniela Campuzano Hidalgo.
Ryan Kalkali.
Andrew Samhoon.
Daniel Kalkali.
Diego American.
Michael Sugarman.
Scott Califf.
Cesar Mendez.
Nathan Monette.
Aiden Marshall.
Sung Lee.
Jeffrey Graham.
Ethan Nguyen.
John Anarella.
Ryan Shirokny.
Nicolette Turner.
Caitlin Klee.
Nicholas Uribe.
Sean Pham.
Nicholas Bell.
Joshua Quinn.
Luke Haas.
Nashra Mariam.
Avery Adelsek.
Jamie Fajarito.
Corey Cardos.
Faith Lee.
Madison McClelland.
Haley Gumayagai.
Melani Nguyen.
Anna Neffer.
Keller Meyer.
Miranda Juliana Herrera.
Noor Abdullah.
Sonali Patel.
Shelby Patton.
Elizabeth Garabedian.
Andrea Medane.
Nicole Ton.
Carly Rask.
Anika Shaw.
Riley Shepard.
Monsi Saini.
Lindsay Fan.
Megan Vermillion.
Rumjum Hemnani.
Julia Barris.
Brian Takinaka.
Samuel Monette.
Bradley Okajima.
Maya Steffen.
Caitlin Mai.
Samantha Wu.
Michael Cachola.
Katie Kim.
Shri Batla.
Iris Chen.
Rumesa Gerler.
Rachel Kerr.
Donna Jaleh.
Ellie Kaiser.
Annabella Tran.
Allison Wanamaker.
Karis Wakamoto.
Karen Sun.
Preston Wong.
Lauren Delgado.
Peter Vagilatos.
Judy Al-Shama.
Reagan Metter.
Tanya Kakar.
Helia Rahimian.
Emily Steinman.
Alina Bangaloria.
Christina Colias.
Cynthia Origel.
Meredith McKinley.
Ian Sang.
Brianna Pham.
Jack Komarouse.
Talia Rim.
Kyle Vu.
Jaya Athularu.
Blake Hill.
Karina Ann Vota.
Cameron Blue.
Connor Lee.
Robert Chatterton.
Ethan Fong.
Daniel Kang.
Dean Connolly.
Madeline Pack.
Davis Bowers.
Tyler Cook.
Bethany Bowers.
Lindsay Palmquist.
Madison Bainar.
Monica Tiruvipati.
Cameron Harris.
Jenna Nishimura.
Lauren Friedman.
Megan Sue.
Alyssa Huang.
Caitlin Surimani.
Tayrin Park.
Victoria Buckland.
Brandon Chen.
Lola Knight.
John Park.
Bethany Chang.
Alyssa Howie.
Jaden Bertino.
Kaylin Chen.
Nicholas Chan.
Madison Bang.
Nicholas Nugraha.
Danae Bosch.
Tyler Ha.
Michael Aguilar.
Marcus Yoon.
Andrew Trankium.
Richard Yoon.
Caleb Fajardo.
Kaylin Straver.
Shreem Venkatesh.
Ava Ballard.
Harrison Pack.
Megan Chen.
Thomas Lamb.
Alara Balasagan.
Shaquille Riaj.
Samuel Jett.
Devin Belodia.
Sean Nee.
Oliver Chu.
Kara Yee.
Benjamin Lin.
Megan Bowie.
Ethan Vu.
Manaf Katash.
Aaron O.
Seonghee Han.
Melvin Hassan.
Brandon Volji.
Kelsey Nin.
Paris Volji.
Nicholas Chung.
Elise Kim.
Brandon Fan.
Tuongvi Tran.
Jaden Pang.
Allison Pham.
Brittany Aliaga.
Catherine Nguyen.
Kendall Whitmer.
Megan Wong.
Matthew Mosher.
Hannah Jung.
Vanessa Ho.
Claire Kim.
Ivana Titra.
Chloe Kim.
Ashley Okamura.
Grace Chen.
Tristan Fan.
Jennifer Lozano.
Jonathan Chang.
Christina Kellogg.
Caden Halili.
Arjun Trikanad.
Mariam Nabiha.
Joshua Yang.
Dua Shoaib.
Adam Bernal.
Noor Siwar.
Joaquin Le Pedroza.
Matthew Califf. Nicole Doan. Alexandra Kavorkov.
Students, please stand for one last singing of the alma mater. Please welcome Arjun Trinknand.
Hail to thee, our alma mater, Beckman High, our home. Victories won and lessons learned, our path is now our own. Our friendships we will treasure wherever we may go. Now fight on like patriot heroes, their memory we uphold.
At this time, can I get Madison Bang and Elijah Song to the stage? Graduates of the class of 2021, having successfully completed the required course of study and having received your diplomas, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. Graduates and families of graduates, we ask that you meet and greet your graduate behind the bleachers on either side of the stadium. For additional photo opportunities, we have placed several step and repeat backgrounds in front of the campus at Beckman. Please utilize, please utilize those as we have to clear the stadium for this evening. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021. Elijah, go home.